Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. There's no question today's game could be defined by the passing game. The Packers are #1 in total pass yards, going up against the Vikings, who will have to be at their best to slow them down.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. First update from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, and the 49ers are out to the early lead, and we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. On third down they go Montgomery, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, and for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 17 carries, 73 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
Bridgewater. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt.
319.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll run with Montgomery. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
try again with Montgomery. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Ty Montgomery, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they need. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook, and that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball, they can go to that play action pass.
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And some room to maneuver. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds. On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone.
319! 319!
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, that was excellent coverage right there, and he definitely did the right thing, showing that discretion is definitely the better part of valor. Threw it away, preserved the opportunity to kick for a field goal.
And excellent coverage. And right now the human is controlling the defense, so good job, human. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board.
A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead? First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Barr. In from his linebacker's spot, he's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away.
So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter.
Let's go. Y90.
Here's Bridgewater. Going with a screen for Murray. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A short gain there of just 4. That'll bring up the 4. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up a lot. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. He's at the 30. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. On 3rd down. That's Montgomery. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Kirk Cousins, a couple of touchdown passes thus far. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Throwing now is Rodgers. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch.
Right.
But
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
And down inside the 15 he goes. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Bridgewater here to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
They're all finished up in Seattle. And the Seahawks able to take home that victory. Russell Wilson, good game throwing the ball, over 300 passing yards. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Minnesota, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears come into today's matchup wanting to find a way to walk out of the stadium with win number 5 on the season. It's the Vikings going up against the Bears.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. The Bills out to an early lead against the Patriots. LaShawn McCoy, a first quarter touchdown there. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Let's go! Green, 39!
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Sharif Floyd in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
All right, here we go.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Paul Richardson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there. A big early third down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try.
Let's go! Way 90!
Bridgewater to throw it. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Around the NFL, we've got a second quarter score. The Bills out to an early lead against the Patriots. Tyrod Taylor leading the charge offensively. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the third down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Bridgewater. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
All right, this offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20.
Let's go! Way 90!
first down, Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Let's go.
Handoff comes to Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up first and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Open man is Treadwell, and he's got it for the Minnesota touchdown. Laquan Treadwell, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise...
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On third down, that's Cook. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling.
Let's go.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Forward. Let's go. Let's go.
Bridgewater now on second down. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he will have the first down inside.
Let's go.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
3rd and long now after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. To throw, Bridgewater. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And that field goal counts. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. Second down, Bridgewater. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now first and goal.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook, and he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. After the play, not a good sign. Dalvin Cook staying on the ground. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now they'll run. Murray. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. To throw is Bridgewater. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And he hits the tight end. It's Deion Sims. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the football. This is Howard. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Normally that's not the down and distance that you call a draw play. You're usually wanting to wait to second or third down with a definite passing situation before that play is dialed up.
Here we go now.
Again, it's Howard. And some space here. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming from the right hash. This from 33. And his kick here is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. All right, it's time for this big O-line and the playmakers to take control of this game as we get down toward the end. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Bridgewater now. Finding room inside the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest.
The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a 1-score, 7-point lead. Onto the field now come the Bears. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas, right?
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Here we go now.
Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
On 4th down, it's Howard. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Time to take a glance into what we've seen so far from Teddy Bridgewater. And we have seen him to this point with 4 touchdowns. We get a glance at his work. It's been good work.
Oh, it's been excellent work, and it's made so much better by our guys. Look at how
give. This is Cook. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So they're operating in the red zone.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Down to a knee goes Bridgewater, and that ought to do it. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Vikings, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. There, they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.